Hello class, this is a continuation of examples of rearranging the formula of an equation. In this one, we are still making x the subject. This is just to keep things simple, but remember, the questions might change and choose a different variable instead of x. Okay, so let's move on with the first set of examples here. So with this, you can see that it's really just two steps now. We want to make x the subject. So just like we would with an equation, we subtract I first. This leaves us with 3x equals 7 minus I. And now we're going to divide everything by 3, which leaves us with x on its own, 7 minus I over 3. That is the solution to this question. So let's move on with this one. This one is very important in that we have a negative coefficient of x. Let's see what happens with this in this example. So once again, we have this positive 5, so we subtract 5 on both sides. This leaves us with negative j times x equals 2 minus 5, which will give us negative 3. Now that we're going to divide by negative j, you can actually do this in 2 steps. We're dividing by negative j. This leaves us with x on its own. And now take note what's happening here. It's negative 3 divide negative j. So 2 negatives dividing will give us a positive 3 over j. That is the solution to this one. Okay, so let's move on to this. And notice how with these, the order is slightly different. So now we first, well, we actually can't do minus k because that k is inside the group. We actually need to remove this group first. So this big fraction of 2, we multiply by 2 on both sides. This leaves us with k plus x equals 2m. And simply now we can subtract k, which leaves us with positive x equals 2m minus k. And that's the solution to this question. Okay, let's keep going with this. For this one, similar to the one previous, we need to multiply by n first. This leaves us with 4 minus x equals 3n. We're now going to add 4. So adding the 4. This leaves us with negative x equals 3n plus 4. And when we now divide by the negative 1, because there's a negative 1 here, we divide by negative 1. This becomes positive x equals, and since it's a negative 1, we can simply divide each one by a negative 1. So this becomes negative 3n minus 4, or you could leave this as negative 3n plus 4. If it's too confusing with what I did here, we just factored out a negative 1, but it's fine to leave it in this form here. Okay, so yeah, I hope that's giving you an insight into combinations of these basic ones. Hope to see you in the next video where we take on these, well, slightly more complicated versions. Hope to see you then, and best of luck.